Howdy! Oh, I need a cap on. I need my cap on. I need my cap on. I forgot. My hair's getting a bit... My hair's at that point where it's a bit on the big side. We've got Butchie. Ian. Chegs is back. Chegs, tell us how you're doing, pal. Heard you bad. Richie, lad. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Thank you so much. Right, what do you think of that new intro? It's just a bubble and pint. Really leveraging AI on that one. Proper leveraging it. Right, I'm just gonna send this out on X. So give us a second. I'm just gonna copy that, throw it out on X to see we're live. Do all that kind of jazz, and then we're gonna crack on. Oi oi, oi oi. He sounded like him off over the top there. The cap was like a switch. It is the most unnecessary move ever on a movie, right? Totally unnecessary. Flatliners in as well. Howdy. Cheers, fellas. Cheers, fellas, for getting back. It was a lovely looking pint, wasn't it, Ian? I've got one as well. When we go on to what's the section called? What's at the beginning? Getting them in. I'm going to crack open a pint then. Let me just send this out on X to see if anybody fancies having a pop in, and then we're going to get on with it. Got some announcements and all that kind of jazz as well. And Butchie, cheers, dude, for knowing that I'm here as well. Because I go during the day, right? I'm What the Rook. What the Rook is my kind of like Bruce Wayne persona, and on an evening, it's Men Said, which is like the Batman of what I do. It is confusing because I've got like 2 Instagram accounts, 2 X accounts, and 2 YouTube things. But I do believe that it's better to have like an outdoors thing for outdoors and an indoors thing for indoors. But Butchie, well done for understanding that I'm the same dude, right? Because it's complicated. Thank you, pal. I'm just going to grab a tin of beer, Mara, 2 mins. I've just been talking to him and he didn't hear any of that. Fucking hell, jeez, oh. And that'll come back. Jekyll and... It is a very Jekyll and Hyde, Chegs. Let me just send this out then. So, I'm live over on YouTube. Come and get some. We'll see that. I'll put that on X. And see whether anybody at all fancies jumping in. Beyond you cool bastards. You cool bastards. I've got some good stuff actually. Right, what's it sound like? Actually, the audio check. You cool bastards. I've got some good stuff actually. Right, what's it sound like? Perfect. Sound is perfect. Perfect. Right. So I'm gonna before we get on to getting them in. So get them in is where I'm gonna ask, like, how you doing, lads? How's your week been? Are you having a drink? I'll open a pint. I'm gonna do all that shit, right? And then we'll move into some. I've got some good content. I've got some good content. But what I thought I'd start off with is seeing, like, kind of like, you know what, Ian, you probably the one who keeps us a bit grounded on this the most. Boss T, you as well, as to be fair. I flit around with what to do on a Friday night with Men Said. Jeezwood's Friday and all red wine. We'll get you in a bit about what we're drinking. We'll get that in a second. I flit around and fucking flap, and I throw my toys at the pram and I come back to it because I do love doing it. The key thing I think is going to be for me on this is going to be that the format works, right? Here in the Spread Eagle on a Friday evening with a few beers with the fellas, right, talking live about what's been going on this week. And I've got some stories and all that kind of jazz. It works. It just works. So that I'm sticking with it. And what I'm going to start doing is, I think I might have said this right last week. What's Ian said? Sober as a judge tonight, but not as a big cunt as one, hopefully. Not as a big cunt as one, hopefully. Oh, judge. Okay. Cracked up to being ready for the weekend. Mark. Good old. Ian, what you doing being sober? I know you've been hitting it hard in the UK, haven't you? Now you're back over in Holland. How do you say over in Holland about drinking and being sober? And that's my Steve McLaren. Is it Steve McLaren? It is Steve McLaren, isn't he? The Middlesbrough lad. Ooh, you feel better for it. You will feel better for it. But I think you should have like just well-placed beers. Like Friday night in the Spread Eagles, a well-placed beer. So, this spread eagle here, right? Worst Dutch accent ever. It's not. How do you say this in English? It's a great accent. It's a great accent. I'm going to build. Genuinely am. I am. At the side of my house, I'm going to build a big mega shed, right? Big mega shed, and I'm going to build the spread eagle in the side of my house. I'm going to start doing a video series of it on Men's Said from the foundations all the way up, and then we're going to move the Friday nights from here into the actual spread eagle. That's the plan. Have guests in where they come over, free drinks, and they do this. I have somebody to bounce off. That is the plan. That's the plan. I'm going to get cracking. I'm going to start cracking on with that in the spring. Anyway, right, that's done. What we'll do is we'll get them in. Getting them in. What you got then? What you got? So we're getting them in. So we're getting the people in. Butchie's in. Flatliner's in. We've got Ian. We've got Mark. We've got Boss T. Chegs is in. Richie's in. Don't miss anybody. The boys are all in. The boys are in. I'll tell you what I've got. I'm sticking with these. I am sticking. But I can't even pronounce what it is. I can't even read what it is. It's this lager from... I mean, I've got whiskey as well, obviously. It's this lager from Asda at £1.32. It's a 5.5% lager. It's really nice. It's called Champignelles. It's a beauty. It's a proper beauty. Drink it best out of a Viking mug. It tastes best out of a Viking mug. So, crack it open. Right. Beavers beat me, right? Need beer reviews. Need beer reviews, but it's a decent one, man. It's a decent one. I've got whiskey as well. So that's the crack. What are you guys having? So, Ian, fuck it, I'm going to Port of Corn. Right, okay, so Ian's sobriety lasted out I said one thing, and Ian fucking gave up on sobriety, right? Flatliner's got some red wine. Mark McQueen, the artist formerly known as Mark McQueen, he's cracked open a beer. We've got Butchie's went and grabbed a beer. Boss T, what you got? Have you got one? Chegs, how are you doing, mate? Anyway, Chegs, you said, I don't know if I can share this, but you said that you weren't too well. Sober for now. That's likely to change shortly. I hope you're well, man. You bunch of bastards. Oh, I've got a good... but you bastards was on my cover. It's here. Do you see the cover? So hang on. I'll take that part off. Oh, I can't. Let me just take that because I'm giving away some of the future secrets here. This is funny. This Andy sometimes gets in. Where's the cover? Do you see this? Did you see me cover? I can't drink at the moment. Says Chegs. He's stuck on drinking mushed sausage rolls. Is that what you got? Sausage roll milkshakes. Is that what you're on? I put this in on the cover. What do you think of the cover this week? I've put in Constantin Kisin. We're going to talk about him, right? I put in Kelly Osbourne saying tune in at 7 p.m. You bastards. We're going to do a pub quiz today, right? We'll look through X's. I've got an Am I the Arsehole? I've got 5 really good Would You Rathers. We're going to talk about the council estate supercars of the 90s. But we're going to start off with kind of what went down, because some shit went down this week. There's been some real shit that went down this week. It's mad. It's mad. So do you want to crack on with that? Do you want to get straight on with what went down? We'll do that. One of the things I'm going to do is, after the show, after this pub event, right, in the morning, like when I'm sober and that, I'm going to cut it right down into a show. I'll get rid of the beginning. I'll get rid of any filler. And I'm going to put this out as the thing. With a different thumbnail, different title, different description. And I really hone in on it. And just make sure this is the thing. Chegs is not well. I don't know whether he can or wants to say it. But no, you're not being well, have you, Chegs, lad? Been a bit quiet as well, actually, on X, haven't you? But I hope you're doing good, buddy. I really do. I hope you're doing well, mate. So I fucking know what went down, right? So what? How's your week's been? Before we do that, how's your week's been? Anybody had any good news this week? We always focus on the negative, and I'm gonna fill you with negativity. Right? Don't worry about that. Got loads of negative shit to talk about. But what? Anything good happened this week for anyone? Any goodness out there? There must be some goodness out there. Ian, how was the trip to the United Kingdom? Boss T, how's the weather in Mexico? Yeah? Butchie, I think you've just been out on a... have you not been on a camp? Oh, I've just seen it on Instagram like a couple of hours back. Have you just done a camp? Oh, Flatliner's missus is away for a few days. What does that mean, Flatliner? What does that mean? Is there potential shenanigans? Is like Peter Mendelssohn level shenanigans going to happen? Whilst the cat is away. I've heard a lot about dog jizz this week, but I've had a dog piss all over me. Adopted dogs in the UK, nice one. Dog jizz. Alright, okay, we can touch on that later on. Dog jizz. Good all. Right then, let me just put what went down up there. Here we go then, what went down this week. What went down? Right. So, the first one. Right, the first one is this. Fucking hell, this is great. Anyway, let me just get kissing off. We'll get to kissing later. 30 degrees. Fucking, that's so nice. Is that it? Oh, here we go. Did you see this fight? Did you see this fight? This lad, right? I should know this because I'm quite into me boxing, but I'll be honest with you, I don't know who these folk are. But I should do, right? He literally had his hair punched off his head. His hair was punched off his head. Look at this.
What is happening here? It is. Oh wow. This before, but
look at that.
Off his head, Sergio.
Wow. He punched his hair off his head. Oh my God. What a punch. Imagine you punch somebody so hard that the hair flaps off. How mad's that? Yeah, I did, mate, but it was more to get the Caverns to unsubscribe from the YouTube channel. As you know, my channel is for fun only, not miserable fugas. But we're tomorrow camping, looking forward. Nice one, dude. Get yourself out there, pal. I know. I did see you post something about Caverns, and I thought, oh, something's happened. You think, fucking, why do people fucking get so upset with folk? Do you know what I mean? It's insane. It really is insane. I've had me fair run-ins myself, butchy lad. These lads will tell you about my run-ins. Yeah, what the fuck? His hair totally came off. But do you know what made me think?
This before, but
look at that.
Fighter is getting the hair knocked off.
If you can punch somebody's hair off, then this lad can punch Santa's beard off. Remember this meme? Oh wow, fucking punch his beard off. Well, that must be possible in a universe where punching the hair off is possible. Then also punching Santa's beard off, I believe, is also possible. Never wear toupee. Do you know what though? I would go toupee. I'm going a bit thin on the top. A little bit thin on the top. I'm nearly 50. I'm 47 in a few weeks. I'm going a bit thin. I take this. Hymns for great thick hair, youthful looks, and vitality. This isn't sponsored by Hims, by the way. I take Hims. It's minoxidil. It's meant to keep your hair the way it is, and to be fair, it hasn't regrown anything, but has kept me level set for about 5 years. That's what I do. Just because you're the fellas, I'll let the fellas in on these trade secrets. Right, that's what I take. But if I go, then I would go until he took some big punches there. His toupee looked really good. His hair was doing well until he got punched off.
Is it coming off?
Looks good.
What's happening here? It is.
But it looks like as if it's a good one. But I just wouldn't box in it. What an insane fucking thing. Getting your hair punched off. That was hair punched off. There's a few ladies in the UK who were worth a punch in the whiskers. What does that mean? Is that a sexual thing? Don't worry about going bald. It makes the hairdresser redundant and showering a lot. Do you know what though? I'm not worrying about it actually. I have regularly considered I just shaving all my hair off anyway because it's just easier. I do not like going to the barbers and get my hair cut. I put it off right for so long that my hair gets. I start wearing caps all the time because my hair gets too big, and then I wear caps for months, and then I get my hair cut. And I do think, oh, you know what? If I just shaved it all off, but because I'm going that way anyway, it feels as if I do that, then it's inevitable that I will stay like that. So I'm in this kind of battle between laziness and ego, I guess. Oh, Boss T though, Boss T's at a 0.5 grade on Wednesday, but what Boss T doesn't tell you is that he goes to a Boss T has a little hike, a 2-mile hike along to like a really mega super hot senorita in Mexico who does his. Right, you are ginger, so you should get rid of it. I'm definitely. I'll tell you what I've got, right, Chegs. I've got a bald patch. I showed me bald patch last week. I have a thing called alopecia barbea, which means that I get beard alopecia. And I've got a big gap here somewhere. Nasty. Just buy a trimmer, only around £25. It lasts more than a year. I know. Maybe I might. Right, that was hair punched off. The next one is Chegs. You're not gonna like this. Chegs isn't gonna like this one, but anyway, it's the real deal. The haircut I had in the UK is now grown out. It grows quicker than bamboo. I did think that Ian, you did post a picture. I did see that on X, and I did think that you'd really suit a Hulk Hogan mustache. You would genuinely. You would proper suit it. I recommend, right, that you grow one out. You grow out a mustache like that. I genuinely recommend it. I think it would look perfect on you. It would look absolute. You've started growing it. Yeah. Do you know what, Ian? The one thing I will say about you, mate, is you are easily influenced. Ian is easily influenced. You post a picture, say, yeah, you should have. I shaved it last night. You should have you know what, Ian? You look fucking really good with a Hulk Hogan mustache. Well, I'll grow one then. Like, oh no, I'm not drinking. I'm full sobriety. Oh, I think you should have a pint. I'll have a pint then. I will do. You know, I'll have a pint then. Ian is so easily influenced. Anyone feeling Valentine's pressure? What's Valentine's pressure? Pressure to do something on Valentine's. I know it's on the horizon, innit? It's like next Saturday, innit? The way I treat it is I treat it from a token perspective. Like, I've clearly done something. It's not fantastic or amazing or anything massive, but you can't see I've not done now. So I try to tackle it from like the bare minimum. Like, here, listen. Whoa, here, some people didn't get no. Some people do nothing. At least you've got a card in some £5 flowers. Right? And I said, Happy Valentine's, and I sent you a GIF with a heart on it. I've done that. You can't see I've done nothing. I guess that's what I do. Chegs. I don't think you're going to like what I'm going to say next, right, Chegs, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway. Anyway, first of all is, somebody's been throwing around AI pictures of Narinder Kaur with Jeffrey Epstein. I've seen a few pictures of it, right? I've seen a few pictures, and when I saw them, I thought, you know, she's not going to take that, because she cannot take anything at all. I'm sure you all know who Narinder Kaur is. She's a Geordie lass, actually, right? She's from where I live, and she's just a massive daft cow. It really is, like, loud, low intelligence, like, very moronic, thinks that everybody's against her. She's like, oh, it's whiteies, man. Whiteies are doing all of that, right? She gets loads of clicks, always gets loads of clicks. Anyway, somebody done some Epstein pictures of her, and I thought, oh, you know what? That she's gonna react to that. Apparently she has. Apparently she's went to the police, and she's kicking off, saying like, oh, this is like a criminal act. And the police will take that seriously, you know. The police will take that seriously. I saw this actually off Queen Natalie. And I'm sure Chegs, you'll definitely know Queen Natalie. Does she run the Saxon's Cock group on X? I think she might do, actually. Does she? I'm sure she might do. She posted that. The reason why you'll hate me, Chegs, is I'd said last week, right, I made quite a dramatic statement, and I says, like, she is hovered in the core, right? She's hovered, she's loud, she's obnoxious, but I'd smash her. And yeah, that's and I think it would be if you did do her, right, it would be the sharpest post-nut clarity you would ever receive, right? Because afterwards you'd be like, oh my fucking god, what have I done? And then you'd start hearing all the yapping, and you'd be like, oh my fucking god, Jesus Christ. Like, you think you would as well. And Rachel Reeves. Do you know what we should do? We should do a men's egg calendar. Maybe we'll put Rachel Reeves on the cover next week, or do a poll who'd smash Rachel. Is that against the law now? I don't know if that's against the law anymore. I ain't sure what's against the law. That was Narinda Tweets. We've also got what else did I do? Andy posted this one, right? Andy sometimes gets in, right? Andy sometimes gets in here. So Andy's a friend of the channel. English lad, built a life out in Italy. If you see what he's an investor as well, right? He's got a fucking beautiful life as Andy. He's like he sometimes posts pictures of his like his porch, and it's just this beautiful Italian countryside. Like he walks for like an hour to go to the local bar in the morning for a fucking cup of coffee, and his family's all coming. He's got a fucking beautiful life that he's created. Andy, he's a good lad. I like him. Posted this, right, though, about penis injections. And in the Winter Olympics, there's this thing called Penis Gate, and apparently there's fellas who were doing the ski jump, right? Who were injecting the penis full of hydrochloric acid or something, or whatever. There's ways of making you can plump up your penis by injecting. Flatliner, where's Flatliner? Flatliner's our resident like doctor. Yeah, dude. So Flatliner is X. Are you practicing? You're not practicing anymore, you dude. So anyway, Flatliner will know all about this. He'll tell us. He'll correct me on the on the correct terms of this thing. But apparently, you can inject your penis with this acid, and it gives it plumps it out a bit, right? Plumps it out a bit. Seems like a load of wank to me. It says Flatliner. Did he get struck off? I don't know if he got struck off. Flatliner, what was? Were you? Did you retire? Are you still practicing, or were you kind of like? Was there a scandal behind the practice, the Flatliner practice? I mean, your name's Flatliner, and also it doesn't fill you with like a load of confidence in your doctoring skills when you call Flatliner. He practices every day. Hello, Deuces, me on YouTube. YC2. Howdy. New name. Unless you've got a different name off of X or whatever. But howdy, thank you so much for jumping in. Please subscribe. Thank you for chatting. Appreciate it. So, the thing is, right, I looked into this one. I investigated this one fully. And actually, there's good reason for it. Right? Actually, hang on. In a way, when I retired, I just cancelled my GMC direct debit, then ghosted them. Eventually, they struck me off. Oh, jeez. Oh, right, okay. So, Flatliner, you're not connected to any governmental bodies around this, so you can chip in now. Then I guess, right? Already sub. Nice one. Me on YouTube. That's a mouthful. That we'll call you me on. Let's do, well, me on, right? Nice one. Cheers, me on. What this is, right, when the ski jumpers are getting the injections before they get fitted with their ski suit. So, when they go out and do the jump, the fluid is drained away. So where in the groin area is bigger and it is stretched because when they were measured, the penis was plumper. Now the penis is shrunk, there's extra floppy material there. And for every 2 centimeters, right, of additional floppy material in the groin area, it acts like a bit of a seal when they're jumping. And what it does, for every 2 centimeters of extra material, they get an extra 5.8 meters in length of the long jump. So there's real science. So they're now having to check ski jumpers' penises for injections. Like, it's called penis gate. Of course it is. It's called penis gate. I thought it was a good one. I like that one. I like penis gate. Fucking hell. Seeing this, right, so this is fucking class. I'll put this on the cover. People are seeing that. I mean, this has obviously been photoshopped, right? This has been photoshopped. But people are seeing that Kelly Osbourne got Ozzy's hands in the will, which is... it's cruel, but it's fun, right? And they've blown her hands up. I put this on the cover. I'll take this off for a second. I put this on the cover because I just thought it was so fucking great. I put it there. She is there on the cover, saying, "Tune in at 7 p.m, you bastards." Now, I thought it was a nice one. I like that. Kelly Osbourne. She has gone through some transformation, though. Look at how skinny her face is. Fucking hell. She's definitely got the same surgeon as Sharon. But her hands, I mean, those are photoshopped. But you do see her hands unphotoshopped. They're all like dudes. I mean, it's not, you can't do nothing about that. I don't know, can you get hand surgery, Flatliner? Is that a thing? Hand surgery? Old birds ask me if I'm a ski jumper. Good old, it's why I had to retire from ski jumping. Yeah, of course, man. Those large willies. Those large willies help on the ski jumping. Like David James, put hands. She does look like she could save a few goals, like David James, but her hands. She does. Oh, you're on our level, Mio. I like it. I like it. And that was Kelly. This is really fucking great. This one. I don't know if you saw this or not. This is fucking great. Hang on. Right. Hand surgery is a thing. Divided between orthopedic and plastic surgeons, is it? Jesus Christ. Did anybody see this? This is great. This is really good. I'll turn the music off. Right. I'll put the sounds on. So, a couple of fellas, right? This was on the news, so these fellas got in a really, really had a hard time at home when the wives watched the news. 2 fellas, us, right? Pissed out on a night out, went to the strippers, got in a bit of bother, got kicked out, caused a little bit, right? Caused a little bit of chaos outside. Made the 7 news in, I think this is Australia. These will definitely have getting into a load of trouble at work, at home with the families and the missus. It's fucking great, this, man.
Outside a strip club, hits a man in the head and he goes down hard. It happened here around 9:20 last night on King Street in the city, outside Bar 20. The man and a mate had been inside but were thrown out. One of them grabbed a chair from a restaurant next door, despite staff and customers there trying to stop him, and it's suspected he was trying to throw it at security at the front door, but instead it hit his mate in the head. He recovered reasonably quickly, got up and walked away. It's understood no one rang police or an ambulance. We'll have full details. 7 News tonight at 6.
How cool is that? I mean, that was on the news. Right, that was on the news. Imagine, like, you gone out, right? Me and Beardsy gone out, have a few beers. I get a bit leery, cause a few problems. Gone home, fucking forget about it. Right, forget about it. Wake up, like, oh fucking hell, what happened last night? Oh, my fucking head's killing. Right, fucking killing me. Fucking what the fuck happened? Can't remember. Shit, I best look at my phone. You put your phone on, and then on 7 News, there's you and your pal. I'm getting into a ruckus outside of a strip club, and you're getting a chair off your best pal, and it's on the news. Oh man, you're definitely getting in trouble off that. It's fucking wild. That's absolutely wild. Like, I didn't see all the stuff we're doing tonight, did I? We're going to do nostalgia. We're going to do the Council Estate supercars of the 90s. We're going to cover that. We're going to do Redneck Brawl. We've got a few to pick from. I do like to go a ladies and a gentleman's, loosely said, right? A ladies and a gentleman's fight. I do like to do both. And I've got one with 2 big girls fighting. They do 3 1-minute rounds, right, in the Redneck Brawl. And I've got 2 actually fucking pretty dangerous unit lads who are over 6 foot and over 200 pounds fighting, so we're gonna do that as well. I've got a new section called Conspiracy Theories. I've got to say about that. We'll do the pub quiz at the end, and we're going to do Would You Rather as well. We've got all that to come. And we're going to do Constantin Kisin. That's if you want to, right? I've put him on the cover because he's a legend. It's a bit serious, right? I don't know if you can be asked with the serious. Or maybe I'll put it at the end and see how you feel. But this one is fucking, honest to God, this will annoy you. And for that, I apologise. But I wouldn't be doing my job as the top journalist, right, in Ryop, Sunderland, if I wasn't reporting on these things. So, but gassy, every time Colin looks down, the backlight goes dark. Every time Colin looks down. Does it? Oh, it does that. It does, doesn't it? I wonder what it's about. You're right, there's some kind of glitch in the Matrix. There. Right. This is a bit of a serious one, but I don't know if you remember this, right? A few months back, Palestine Action, who Palestine Action, right? What you call them, like a protest group who have been deemed as being what you call them, like a fucking terrorist organisation, I think, right? They broke into this building, attacked folk. The cops finally got there and tasered them. One of them puts a sledgehammer over the back, right? And actually, while I'm talking, I'm just going to put it on in the background. And I'll not put the volume on. Actually, I'll keep the volume off, right? Leave it to you. Is it on? Is this one? Right, it is. Right, so the break in to this place, they cause chaos. They've got sledgehammers. They're assaulting like the security staff there. They're going absolutely bonkers. It's finally got to court, right? And actually, I'm going to take my cap off in case my cap is causing that light. It's gone to court, and it's got a jury trial, and they've been found not guilty. They've been found not guilty on by burglary and breaking and entering, which fucking hell, they clearly are, because even is here. This is the camera footage. Somebody get a female copper gets a sledgehammer over the back, right, and she gets a fracture in one of the vertebrae. That is clear GB. It's on the camera. You can see it, right? That was hung. The jury couldn't decide whether that was like a crime or not, right? Like, what the fuck? Like, these fuckers here who broke in with sledgehammers, assaulting, causing chaos, have gone to trial, and they've getting like offward. I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. When and obviously you pull out the alternative, which is, well, Lucy Connolly had to do 31 months for tweeting summit, and these fuckers are doing all it. Look, this is a security guard defend himself with a sledgehammer he's took off the other person, right? These are potential. These aren't going to go to jail for this. These are going to get away with it. Like, It's fucking insane. They're shouting at the thing saying, why are you defending them? You're not going to have a job tomorrow and all that. Like,
I'm going to have a job tomorrow, so don't try and protect it.
It's fucking wild. I'm not seeing this.
If you swing that once more at me, it's going to get really serious. Okay? Okay?
Here you go, man.
Okay. Don't.
It's insane.
It's time to leave.
It's insane. It's fucking
Over here! Mate, drop that now!
The cops are here.
Fucking drop that fucking thing now!
Taser!
Drop that!
Taser, taser!
Taser, taser! Right, stay where you are!
We got every single unit.
Right,
Oh, wow.
get your fucking hands out now! Get your hands out now!
Oh, what's that?
Right, you're under arrest.
Oh, sorry.
Criminal damage and a fray. Okay?
Can you please
No.
do it so
Oh, so sorry about that. Didn't realise eardrums.
do that legally? You don't have to do that.
Get your arm.
I've got
One more second.
Ow, you're
In the
fucking
background.
hitting me. You're fucking
Alright.
hitting me.
Get on the floor!
I'm on the fucking floor.
Right,
Can you just please?
stop.
Ow!
I'm not going to beg him for help.
Yes, you're messing.
Because it hurts.
Get your fucking taser, taser! Come.
That was a sledgehammer to the spine. How fucking wild is that? How wild. Sorry, was that the background noise? Was that the noise? If that was the noise, apologies for that. I put that in just because I honestly could not fucking believe, right? I could not believe that that they have been for one of the things for burglary and entry and all that, not guilty. For GBH, which is what you've just seen there, right? Is like, oh, they couldn't decide. It's like, fuck, you know, like, what's going on? What's going on? You tweet something, right? You go to jail. You do this on camera, like you avoid it. It is absolute bonkers what's happening. Anyway, that was what went down. Right then, so I'm going to move on to nostalgia next, because I think you'll dig it. I think you'll dig all this. Where is my nostalgia thing? Oh, where the fuck is it? Jeez, oh. Oh, there we are. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, nostalgia. You ready for nostalgia? Nostalgia! Right. Council estate supercars of the 90s. Right. If you are, like me, Gen X middle-aged fella, which a few of us are, right? I'll be posting a clip about a recent case in the Netherlands. Yes? Yes! Post a recent case about what's happening in the Netherlands. It'll be great. Cheers in. If you are like me, middle-aged dude, right, off of grown up like in the 90s and that, then car culture of the 90s will not have passed you by. You must boomer. Flatline's a boomer, right? So Flatliner's era of all this than being a boomer. There'll be like Ford Cortinas, right? Anglias, that type of stuff. But I was a teen in the 90s. I passed my test in 96, I think it was. And everybody, car culture was a big thing, right? Big thing in the 90s. Everybody, including me, put loads of fucking like shite on shit boxes. So, oh, here we go. 4-0, finally home, everybody. Howdy, Rob. Your Dutch accent sounds like Sean Connery. No, it doesn't. My Dutch accent sounds very much like McLaren. What was he called? What's his first name? What was the McLaren? Steve McLaren. It was Steve McLaren who pulled out a Dutch accent. I think did Joey Barton do it as well? Did Joey Barton do a Dutch accent? The absolute pleb. Did he? I hope he did. Actually, we're gonna pause for a second. Right, we're gonna pause on 90s. Joey Barton. Dutch accent. I'm sure Joey Barton did a Dutch accent, you know. Did he not? Oh, do you know what? I think I'm wrong. McLaren was managing Jamaica afterwards. Imagine his accent then. Jeez, I don't think it was. It wasn't Joey Barton. I thought it was Joey Barton. I'll have a look at that later on, right? I'm sure Joey Barton did. I get a Dutch accent as well. It wasn't just Steve McLaren. It was Steve McLaren was the guy. Right, in the 90s, right? So shite on shit boxes, yeah. Everybody. So I did, right? I had my very first car was a VW Jetta, a 1.6 GL, and it was gold. After that, I went with a Mark 1 Ford Fiesta, 1 litre, plain. 1 litre Ford Fiesta. But do you know what? As shit as they were, those shit boxes, they had fucking speakers. Got the 6x9s. Right? I had the big 6x9s on parcel shelves, MDF parcel shelves, right? With 6x9s built in, a boom box or boom tube. Mine were bought, right? Not built. So boom tube things in the boot with a massive amplifier in the back, huge cables running to a tiny little battery off the front. Right, had that. Stickers, alloys, spoilers. Right, I threw shite at shit boxes because I didn't have any money, right? But car culture was a big thing, and in that time, right, here we go. In that time, right, there were some proper, genuine, like 1990s supercars, which were phenomenal. And I'm putting here the Men Said Top 5. Apologies if you've seen this on X already. I tried to draft it and schedule it, but for some reason it wouldn't. And I put quite a bit of effort in, so I just had to post it. So I know that you have already seen this. But this is an opportunity for you guys to tell us what's your top 5 council estate 1990s supercars, right? I got 10 grand loan just to modify my Pulsar. Mind, that sounds cool. A Pulsar with 10 grand's worth of mods on it. Oh, see, in the 90s, right? Every car had a cool version of it. Every model of car had a fucking GTI version of it. Every single one. Now, for my top 5, what I've gone for, I've not done the same manufacturer twice. Because really, for me, Ford dominated the 90s. XR2s, XR2Is, RS Turbo Escorts, RS Turbo Fiestas, Sapphire Cosworth, RS 500 Cosworth, Escort Cosworth, right? They just dominated. They really fucking did. So what I've done with my top 5, right, is I've went with a different manufacturer. I've done only one car per manufacturer, and at number five, right? I'm put my cap on. My hair looks stupid. Can I get away with that at 46? Can I get away with put my cap on backwards at 46? What do you reckon, guys? Hey guys, what do you reckon, guys? It's me. I'm being a kid. Did that Steve Buscemi meme? Hey youth, and he's got his skateboard. He's like 50 odd. I don't know what that's off of. I feel like that. I'll not do that. I'll do that. My hair's too big, man. Number 5 is the Golf GTI Mark II. The Mark II was absolutely phenomenal. Beautiful. Still is. right? This is off the 90s. They made this up to 92. And, oh, fucking hell, man. Golf GTIs were amazing. Done about $5,000 on a Renault 5 GT Turbo as well. Mark McQueen with his legendary cars. I didn't get a car until 2000. Oh, you were a biker, though, since 79. I was born in 79, Flatliner. I think have you just bought another bike, though, Flatliner? Did I see that on X somewhere a few months back? I'm sure you did. So number 5 was a Golf GTI Mark II. The Mark III, there was a 2-litre 16 valve one in Mark III that ran from 92 through to 98, but no one liked it. Renault 5G. Well, it's coming up. That's coming up, Butchie. It's in my top 5, right? It's in my top 5. But this, the Peugeot 205 GTI. There was a 1.96 valve. There was 1.6 and there was a 1.96 16 valve. There's a lad, right? He's moved now. He used to live about 5 or 6 doors down. Yeah, he's got loads. I don't know what the fuck it does. When you see somebody, you think, what the? They're living at your street, and you think, what the fuck do they do? They live in my street, but he's got all these fancy cars. This lad's had really top end cars, and now and again, once a month, he'd put a car like that on, a 205 GTI in like showroom condition, and it still looks amazing now. I've never been in one, but they look absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. My mate put a Corrado V6 engine in a gold Mark II and turbos it, nitros, Jesus. And a Mark II Golf. Oh, do you know what, actually? I need to do this. There's a lad that gets in here sometimes. He's just had a baby, so he doesn't jump in so much. The Bison Head. I call him Bison Head. I don't know what I call him Bison Head. I don't think he's got a big. I don't think he runs with a big head. I don't think he's got a big head. He hasn't got a big head. I call him Bison Head just as a laugh. I don't know if he's called Bison Head. I think he's called Bison Head as well on YouTube. His brother, he's got a brother called Matty, who has done that. He's got a Mark 1 or Mark 2 Golf, and he's putting a V6 engine in it. Oh, Batesy! Batesy's in the house. Check that out. Been a while, Bates, isn't it? Been a while. I'm going to talk about you next, actually. I think that's why. Batesy, you must have been watching. And you knew I was going to start talking about you. Because next, in my list of 1990s council estate supercars is the Astra GTE 2-litre 16 valve. I think I even see it. I've got a pal who had one. We thought we were amazing in it. Also had a digital dash. So Batesy in there. So that pal is Batesy. So Batesy had an Astra GT 2-litre 16 valve, like in the late 90s when we were kids, and it was fucking amazing. It was fucking rapid. And Batesy is a genuine nutcase in cars or bikes, whatever, right? I mean, the boys know him. Genuine nutcase. So it was quite terrifying, actually, right? To be in the to be in with him, but it was so cool. You thought you were the shit in there, going down to the beach and all. So remember, in the 90s, right? There's no internet, or it was dial up, right? But there was like social media and all this kind of shit, right? There was none of that. If you wanted to see your pals, you had to go outside and like meet each other. If you wanted to meet new people, you had to go up where new people were. And in the 90s, there was block yards, says Butchie, because Butchie, we're about the same age, so the block yards, the dinner in down in Seaburn, where the car park, I think the car park's there still. I think they built houses on the car parks there. There was at the back, the car parks, there was the seafront, there was the town centre. Remember the town centre? Right, I'm going right into Sunderland, but Butchie's here, Batesy's here, so they get it, right? In the town centre, you could drive around the town centre back in the day, and you just blast around. And Batesy, right? So for Batesy also, Batesy loved the Golf GT so much that he got pissed. He gets pissed like all the time. But he got pissed about 4 years ago. and bought one accidentally on eBay in Manchester. And the next morning woke up and realised that, oh fuck, I bought a Astro GTE without seeing it because I was pissed. And then he had to go down and pick it up. And you didn't like it, did you, Bates? So you sell it straight on. So this was a real proper big, this was a real cool mega car. We all went cruises in places down here called South End, of course. Bates, you got pissed and you bought a GTE just a few years back, didn't you? Convertible one, and then you had to move it on. Remember that? That was I remember because it was like fucking like something just happened. That was a cab shape rough as fuck, aye. But that's what happens when you drink, mate. You make some poor decisions. Number 2, you've all said it. My number 2 is I said a little package, bit fun little package. Oh fucking, I spelled that wrong. Big fun little package. Yours was amazing, Beatty. It was it's only because of yours I've put this in the top 5. But the Renault 5 GT Turbo I think is number 2 in the council estate supercars. I've never been in one. I don't know whether you guys have. Butcher, you said they were cool. I think Mark, you had one. Mark, I think you had a Renault 5 GT Turbo. But what a fucking beautiful little car that is. Again, there's a lad just down the road he's on a fencing business. Must pay, right? Because he's got a fucking Porsche 911. He's got a couple of Range Rovers, but he's got Renault 5s GT Turbos. He's got 2 or 3 of them in a lockup along a place called Hendon. Sometimes he puts them on his drive, so he takes them to shows and all that kind of stuff. He's got one like that, a blue one. It's beautiful, man. And Golf R was the best car I've ever had. And the king of the council estate supercars. You rarely saw these in the 90s. Rarely. But there's no way that anybody could deny that the king of council estate 1990s supercars was the Ford Escort Cosworth. Absolute best car ever. Again, never been in one. Never ever been in one. Anybody been in one? I think Boss T, I think you've been in a few stolen ones. Right? But oh fucking hell, man. What a fucking car. In blue as well. That blue is the classic, right? I think that's just the absolute fucking best. Absolute fucking best. You'd never saw, rarely saw them. Like, very rare to see them. Because they were really expensive. And now, they're just as stupidly... They're as far out of reach now as they were then. Because now they go for like 80 grand, 100 grand. Like, fucking just mental money. Like, for an Escort, a Ford Escort, a 2-litre Ford Escort. And as Beatty says, right, Beatty had a Golf R. And so 4-wheel drive, 2-litre turbo Golf. Beatty had that, about 4 years ago? And I've been out with him a few times. I drove it actually, out of gun of it. And it is fucking fast. And a Golf R is quicker than an Escort Cosworth. Which is mad. It's mad. Because I look back at the Escort Cosworth and I think, fucking hell, it's like a Ferrari F40. It's not like modern cars, I fucking torch them. Like Teslas, we just fucking destroy them. Mad. But that's why we call it nostalgia, innit? It's not called nostalgia for now. That was nostalgia, right? Do you know what I've not done? Nostalgia, council estate supercars. What I've not done is set myself up with some brakes. That was really foolish of us, but what I will do, I will remedy that. Because what I do have is I do have another account, right? So the way I'm funneling content is oh fuck, is that working? Oh, it's working. If it's like indoor fun, right? What's going on? All this type of stuff, right? Is Oh, you've got Type R as well. You've got Type R, haven't you? In not olden days, but a couple of years back, I did another YouTube channel, right? With I called "Can't Shit the Cliche," and I went out and I flit around, right? Didn't get too used to this channel, right? Because I fucking flit around. I went around car shows and stuff, and I've got a pal called Jason. He used to come to the Jesus Friday all the time. Who's a massive Honda Civic Type R fan. He's got his own. He's got a channel, and he now does Type R meets. Like every month, he gets people from the northeast to come round. His car is fucking beautiful. Really, really. It's been wrapped and everything. But it's like a 320 brake horsepower Type R. I've been out in it, and it is fucking rapid. I did a video on it where we went out, and it's quick, real quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set a little break. But I'll do another channel called What the Ruck, FYI. And in What the Ruck, I go out and I do rucks. And I did this one recently. It didn't do too good actually on the views, because I talked about dogging. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Here I am. So I'm going to pause it there. I'm going to go for a little wee, right? No, no, I don't think they are. I think I might be wrong. It might be 420. I might be wrong, mate. He's done loads of shit to it, like loads and loads of shit to it. I don't think they are standard at 320 either. Right, I'm going to go for a wee, and whilst I'm having a wee, I'm going to put on this for a break, right? 2 minutes. Here we go. Oh, what? Lad with white one shoe was 420. He had a black one. It's now purple. Now it's honestly, he's done everything. He's like he runs a Honda Civic Type R meet. He gets together with shit. Anyway. Howdy, Rookie Maniacs. Is foggy and misty the new default setting for the northeast of England? To be honest, for fucking ages. Just constantly foggy and misty all the time. Feels like we've entered a new weather period. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about foggy and misty. I'm here to talk about raw dogging. Do you know how the kids, they always like to reuse words or rename, rebadge, claim language for themselves? Well, the latest one is raw dogging. Raw dogging. In my day, was barebacking, it was unprotected relations. Now it means I kind of unprotected thoughts. So as you're going out, for a walk or a run, on a train or a plane, you're not listening to music, you're not listening to podcasts, you're just being alone with your mind, unprotected, I guess, from thoughts. I think that's what it is. But it is that, but I think that's the kind of the use of raw dogging. So I'm a good old-fashioned raw dogger, in both regards. I never listen to music. I never listen to podcasts when I'm out on a walk, on a train. I don't tend to do that either. I like my thoughts just to come freely, and I use it that time kind of for problem solving. I kind of have a chat to myself in my head. I don't know whether that's good or bad, but I do just mull things over, and I either come up with solutions to things or have new ideas, and that is raw dogging. So anybody out there, if you're a raw dogger, let me know. Peace. And don't forget to tap the What the Ruck badge. That is my What the Ruck channel, FYI. That's my alter ego. Oh, my camera spun around a bit. My camera spun there. Move that just gently. So yes, I do like getting outside. I do like doing What the Ruck. And I've got the other channel as well. Actually, I went in on I've just launched a couple of Facebook pages, one for Men's Said and one for What the Ruck. I've never been on one for Facebook, if I'm honest with you. But what you do get through Facebook is if you want to kind of grow and connect with people like locally, it's really, really good. So on What the Ruck, I've done it where I live. I've done it plotted out like a 5k route. On my 5k route, I've put What the Ruck stickers around it, and I post it on Facebook on a thing called Riot Have Your Say. So there's like a group, it's like 7,000 people in. I say, hey, check out this local 5k, and when you're doing it, look out for my stickers. I've got 45 followers from that one post, and people are posting pictures on it of when they're going around and seeing my stickers. It's fucking mad, isn't it? Absolutely mad. So long will that continue. On What the Ruck though, this week, if you are interested, subscribe to What the Ruck. There'll be links in here somewhere, right? It's me outdoor stuff. So it'll be the trike, I'll be getting out for walks and wanders, I'll be doing hikes in the future. But on Sunday, there's a super local, there's a place called Tunstall Hill, and on the top of there, there's a trig marker. I'm going to go up there and film that shit. That's what I'm doing on Sunday. What the Ruck! What the Ruck. Right then. Are we ready? Are we ready for this? Are you ready for this? So, Redneck Brawl is becoming a real kind of standard thing for this show. It is so good. Out in the US, right? They put together in the world of rednecks boxing events where they do 3 1-minute rounds, and they just like throw rednecks together to fight in a ring, and they do it in like stadiums, like, but not stadiums actually. No, they do it like in arenas, and they get fucking big crowds, man. I mean, where we live in Sunderland, there's a place called the Rating Arena, which gets like proper high level boxing in, and these rednecks get much bigger views, much bigger crowd, and I love it, and I understand why, because the fights are good. So this has become now a regular for the Men's Said show. So here we're going. Oh fucking hell, that's the wrong woman. I keep pressing the wrong fucking shit. Right, so we're gonna watch these guys, Baked Bean versus Pooky. So, put in the comments, who do you think is going to win? Baked Bean or Pooky?
Bean. Baked Bean. She's a stand-up comedian. She has opened up for me a couple times, or when we was in.
We're going red or blue.
Yeah, somewhere.
Baked Bean or Pooky? Who do you think is going to win this?
Yeah.
Man, I mean, that corner looks real.
Yeah.
Baked Bean clearly has a bowl of beans
Look
on
at her
shirt.
eyes right now. Look at the intensity
She's ready
in
to
her
go.
eyes, bro.
Yeah, dude, she's ready. She's been posting about it every day.
This shit's
on
real,
Facebook.
Baked Bean.
She said powered by Baked Beans. son.
Yeah, Baked Bean looks good. Pooky, put your Pooky. You ain't seen Pooky yet, Butchie. Pooky sounds good.
Sponsored by Cookie's mom.
But Baked Bean, look at how many people's there. Fucking hell, look how many people's there. So it's rednecks
Her
fight.
opponent.
How wild's this? How wild? I tell you what, if you get this right, I'm going to give you 5 points, and that'll go towards your points for the pub quiz at the end as well. Actually, right? We're going to do a pub quiz right at the end.
Well, those luck shoes are 1-0.
Oh, Pooky's big! Oh, I like it.
Pookie's getting booed hard.
Oh, no one likes Pooky. Oh, Big Ben can fight a bit of victory, says
We're
Bob.
about to find out.
This is going to be. Who we got then? We've got one for Big Ben, we've got one for Pooky. Here we go.
They give it their all, baby. They don't.
This is going to be big. I like this one. This is going to be a big fight. I like it.
She said sponsored by Pookie's mom.
Yeah, she slithered in here.
Yeah.
Slithered
in.
This is going to be good.
I tell you what, that's a good look.
This only lasts like a few minutes, right? Because there's only 3 1-minute rounds. It's not like a big thing.
You like them shoes?
I'm going to look at a couple of lads. One's a Marine, and then one's just out of jail.
Look at
Look
one
at
ring
those
girl that
guys.
hasn't made it past the first round in both fights.
I didn't realize that until you just said it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 8 minutes. So this is going to be all 3 rounds.
All right, maybe this one
And
will go past
afters.
the first round. We'll see.
Here we go.
Here we go. Pookie's
Here we
gonna
go.
see if Pookie can fight.
Oh!
Oh, Pooky come out with it. Baked Beans took a little time.
Big
Bro, she is
Baked Beans going for it.
smoking the dome down.
It's not doing no damage.
Betsy loves his. Oh, Betsy will be right in the middle. Betsy will be the referee.
Pooky's like,
Betsy's
you know
dream
what?
job
He's
is
got
the
to
referee
back
in this
it
one.
up.
You Bits. That's my type of
Just a push.
night into big women.
Pushing. That one right there was
It's
a waffle.
there's not much boxing going on.
Waffle
There's a lot. I would look like a
Give
big
it a
miss. Big
see
left hand.
She's going to wear
There.
herself out punching like that.
Oh, look at that. Referee, come on.
Here we go.
Yeah, because you got to separate referee.
Jeez,
Jeez, so yeah, all can't do elbows, guys. Here we go. Get back at it. Pooky. Oh, nice right hand.
She come out.
Left hand.
I
Oh,
think
a
this
Baked
fight's
Bean
gonna
is
come down
totally
who's got the cardio to go.
blew herself out.
They can go 3 rounds.
I
swing
don't
as
know
much
whether
as
they
they
go
are.
3 rounds.
Get our
Round
first
2 is going to be
ring
slow.
Get her
Betsy, which
first
one's your
ring
favourite
girl,
one?
baby. Oh no,
Flat-
Smoke Show come
Flatliner,
on.
what were you
That's true,
expecting?
yeah,
That's just
to
a
give
win.
the
What
ring
were you
all-
expecting?
yeah.
Tuning in tonight
Who
for
was
me?
the first one to get the
This is the highlights,
Number
dude.
one. That's the second one.
Oh, here we go. Here we
Yeah,
go.
you're right.
Yep, she literally is number 2.
We got to do
Yeah,
better.
round 2. Like me,
Let's
the round
go,
girls.
baby.
We got to do
You
better.
like the white lass?
Wearing the pink bikini with the beautiful white cowgirl boots on.
Yeah, dig her. She's good. I like her. I like her. You can actually tune in. So
Yeah,
there is a
every
live
dog act
Redneck
distracted
Brawl
when the
happening
ring
this
girls
weekend.
come.
It's Redneck
Buddy, you gotta get a
Brawl
piece of gum.
14, I think it is. I think it's like 3
quid.
quid.
Hey, baby, what time
And
did
it's
you say
like
that
3
appointment
hours
was
worth
next
of all this
week?
type of stuff.
Yeah.
They do a ring
ain't
girl
buddy, I'm
competition as
telling
well.
you,
I think
she's
they
the most
fight.
jealous
I don't
person
know.
I've ever
Fucking
seen.
hell.
Honey,
It's like tomorrow night, actually. Right.
Before we left.
That bikini chick's good, aye. Here we
Yeah,
go.
Her wearing your skin.
I think
You know
who
what,
took the first
though?
round?
She'll die
I think
well,
Baked
though.
Bean
She'll-
probably
she'll
takes a
die. I don't
10-9.
worry, I poisoned
I'm
myself,
scoring
too.
this 10-9 Baked Bean.
Yes.
You don't never have to wonder about that girl loving
Baked
you,
Bean,
though.
Pooty.
She does, baby.
Got to pick that head up.
She's got to
Pooky.
pick her head up.
Bro,
Go on,
They
Pooky.
are just bulldozing at each other.
Come
but
on,
they
man.
ain't-
Sweet job
they
off.
ain't putting no power behind it. I don't get it.
Well, I mean,
That
Come on,
cardio.
Pookie. Oh,
Well, they don't
come
have
on,
those
Pookie, man.
punches.
Yeah.
Sit behind.
They
You've got to
ain't
sit
trained
behind.
athletes, you
You've got to
know?
sit behind that
the
hand,
punch
man.
power-
Go on.
punch power comes from the
They've
hip.
really punched themselves out in that
Yeah.
first round.
They're not
They've
moving
never
their feet.
ever done this level of exercise before in
Yeah, everyone thinks
their
it's your
life.
arms or your shoulders.
There we go. There's
Never,
the punch.
ever,
There you go.
ever.
They're starting to swing a little.
This
With
is
how you face
absolutely
it.
wild.
Swing a little.
Whoa! Nice backhand, though. That was a beautiful
The
backhand.
spinning back fist is becoming a thing.
It's 2 for 2 tonight.
It's 2 for 2.
10 seconds left of this round.
Lord
I'm
have
thinking.
mercy.
I think
Be
Pookie's
careful,
leveled
they
this up. I
gonna
think this is
pull out
9.
their spider
This is a
bag.
10-9 for Pookie.
My work is easy because
fucking
I
on.
use similar.
Dude, what you
Here's how I
fucking
keep
interrupting
one
this
step
for,
ahead
dude?
of competition every day.
Arsehole.
I take
Arsehole,
months-
get off. I said Pookie. Artist of work was walk to the ring. So what's that?
There's the round.
They were winning in
Red.
seconds, man. These aren't
need a
used to
break.
doing this level of
tell you what.
activity. Who's the Van girl here? Who do you think we got? Oh, is it the same lass?
Everybody
Normally you get a new
wants
girl.
to until you get in there.
That stool.
Where's the stool?
Stop it. Stop it. Y'all both quit.
I've got this as a draw.
Hey, y'all give it up for this ring girl coming in
I've
here
got this as
firing
1919.
hot with it, son.
Oh, it's
Lord,
What's
have
she wearing?
mercy, mercy.
mercy,
I
mercy.
like the flame. I like the flame. Ooh. Oh, what a crowd reaction. What a good. He's like,
Mercy,
"Oh, don't even
mercy."
look at me." He's been
said,
through. He's been through 3 divorces. He don't give a damn.
Hell no.
He's been
He
through.
don't give one
She's
damn.
puffing, panting. Baked Bean in the corner. See, she's still
Hey, there
puffing
we
and
go,
puffing.
another
She didn't
lap.
do anything for that last
I told you
minute.
you done
This is
good
just
the first
1 minute
time.
round.
She's
I
going
trained them.
again,
Checks.
baby.
Checks trained them. Here we go. Last round.
Good job,
Ding, ding, ding,
baby.
ding,
Good
ding. Get
job.
that hot girl out. Come on then. Get yourself out. Throw a pot. Right then. I'm putting this down. Pookie's got this in her. Pookie's definitely got this in her.
Playboy's getting down.
Go on,
Here we go.
Pookie.
Last and final round.
Oh, this is
Who wants
Pookie
it
all
the
day.
most?
I
This.
think Pookie still got a little wind in her.
Who's
She
won
has.
it the most?
Baked Bean got
Pookie
nothing
got
left.
a little wind in her.
Yeah, she's got a little something.
Oh, she did hit a decent right hand there. There was a good connection. That was probably a solid punch.
I love it.
Who wants it
Pookie,
the
they
most?
both just want to
Baked
go
Bean or
home.
Pookie?
They both just want to go to Greg's
Gotta throw a punch.
on the way home.
Yeah, they got to do
Right,
something.
they just
Y'all
like,
say the
fucking
name.
hell.
Did you
That
really
was
think this was gonna be
that
good
was
fight?
not
Baked
even.
Beans versus Pookie.
That's not a sausage
You know?
roll's worth
Well,
of calories
Baked Beans
burnt
been talking a
there.
lot on social media.
3 1-minute rounds. Oh,
Man, y'all got
Go
20
on.
more seconds, girls.
20 seconds to go.
Come on now.
20 seconds to go.
Are you fighting or what?
Fight.
They just didn't want to fight, do they?
Go.
They're too exhausted.
Throw a
Bless them.
punch.
Look at this ref. Ref is like, are y'all doing
Right,
this,
I'm
man?
going
No, he might
9-10.
call it.
This is large weight, like this
Y'all
is.
calling shit. I can't watch it no more.
Just call it.
Oh,
Y'all
what is
get out of
this?
Just
there.
call that.
Ah,
Called it. Right, there
Just
we go.
call it.
we
I've
love
got that
y'all.
down as
We love
29 Pooky to 28 Baked Bean.
Yes. They was
Is that
just
right?
wore out. They were tired.
29.
It's just 3 rounds.
She just
28.
looked at me like I wasn't expecting that. And
No,
you don't,
27.
Bobby.
Fucking hell,
You
man.
don't realize.
Not 28, that's right. 29 28.
I think. who
I've
you
got
think won
29
that?
28
Pokey.
to
I
Pooky.
think Pookie swung more time.
All day.
I don't think there's a clear winner.
Oh, it's a clear winner.
I'm not a
Pookie's
judge.
definitely the
I
clear
say it
winner
all
there.
the time.
Pookie's the
Thank
queen
God I'm not a
of the
judge.
heavyweight division of the
Here we go.
Redneck Brawl.
Pookie got it.
Yeah, all day, of course. Queen Pookie. Queen Pookie got that one. Queen Pookie got that one. Right. Dig that. Right then. So, let's put the music back on. Right, what I did forget, right, so I did a break, but I did forget to get a drink, and I've run out of drink, so I'm going to have to get another drink. So what we'll do is, we've got one more fight. We're going to go at the fellas, right? The fellas always better, obviously, right? The lasses don't know they don't know what's going on, do they, to be fair. Lasses when it comes to the Redneck Brawl. I do have another one. What's this one about? Oh no, that's boring. I thought you were fast. You don't see that, do you? Oh, this is a good one. It's fucking brilliant, this next one. So, I'm going to go to another break. Sorry, right? Okay, Bertie, see you later, mate. Thank you for jumping in, dude. It's been a while, right? I'm going to have to go for another quick break. And this is just because I forgot to get a drink. So I'm going to run down, get myself a couple of drinks, and we'll push through to 9 o'clock. This one is a nostalgic one. It's another What the Ruck, right? And it's about actually old supermarkets. Butchie, if Butchie's still there. Actually, everybody in the UK, because I think this was like a national brand. I'll put this on, grab a drink, and see you in a minute. And I need to do better, right? I need to do fucking better at these breaks. Without a doubt.
How do you Ruck Maniacs? I've got one for you today, right? Nostalgia. Who, if anybody, remembers Food Giant? I was watching something yesterday and they were talking about their very first jobs. And after being a paper boy and a collecting agent for the paper company, right, at the age of like 14, 15, 16, whatever, my first part-time job, corporate, was stacking shelves at Food Giant. Used to wear like a red t-shirt with yellow sleeves. I used to do that on evenings and weekends to earn a few quid for like my first tattoos and shit like that. I was like 17. Actually, my first tattoo was 16, so maybe it was around then. And Food Giant, I don't feel as if it was around for long. I worked at the one in Sunderland. I don't even know if there's any more than that one. I have found an image of the famous Food Giant bag, which I'll stick under here in the What the Ruck section, where I put all of my images and GIFs and videos down there. Who remembers Food Giant? Also in Sunderland, there used to be one called Presto at Doxford Park. We used to go there for our dinners at school. These are forgotten supermarket giants. I just thought, who remembers it? Does anybody remember Food Giant? Did you have a Food Giant? If you did, let us know. As always, Ruck Maniacs. Peace.
And as said, right, that is my What the Ruck channel. Please give it a view, because it is the yin to my yang. It is the yin to my yang. Right then, so quick save. Quick save. And actually, Food Giant, I think, was owned by a company called Summerfield. And I remember Summerfields. I kind of remember them. But Food Giant didn't last long. But I used to work there. I used to have to wear like a red t-shirt with yellow sleeves. And once I was a hero. My mum used to work there as well. And my mum used to pull out like old stories from when I was a kid. And I was working there like 17, 18. And 17 or 18 to me was like a lifetime ago, but when it's your mum it's like as if it was like yesterday. And she loves to put out a story about where I tackled a shoplifter in Food Giant. And she likes to pull that story out to give us a bit of hero level. She does that now and again. And say, "Oh, right, okay, mum, yeah, I was a bit of a ledge. I was basically Batman that night for Food Giant, for a corporation selling fucking like cheese and cereals. I risked my life, right, to stop somebody fucking pinching, I don't know, fucking a block of cheese. Do you know what I mean? Back in the days, we did deal with shoplifters, right? So you're right, Ian. I mean, I did deal with the shoplifter, because if there was a shoplifter, there used to be an alarm go off, say, ding, and this is the days, this is the 90s, all men were required to respond to that, not women. All men were meant to respond to a shoplifter alert, and you were meant to chase them down and catch them and grab them. And I did that. Now, I was only like 18 or 17 or whatever the hell I was, and I chased them down the doors at the bottom of Food Giant, mate. Electric doors in those days, right? But they slid open so slow that if you were running towards them, they wouldn't open. And it didn't open in time, so I was able to tackle like a lad to the ground, and then other people came behind us and helped out. And that's what we used to do. We used to tackle shoplifters. Fucking wild, isn't it? Some guy in the local pub missed out on a kilo of mature cheddar because of you. He did. Somebody was going to get some like real cheap cheese, but not on my watch, brother. Not on my watch. No way. No way. No way. Right. We're going to go back, right? We're going to go back and do another. We're going to do another one of the Redneck Brawls. I'm sorry, but I do like this. I think it's a fucking great little like 5 minutes of TV. This one though is this is a more recent one. This is off Redneck Brawl 6, I think. This is there's a Marine versus an Ex Con. Right, here we go. Now, let me just play this out.
Hi, team.
And these are big fucking lads, right? I'm not saying the fight. I watched these fights like for the first time, like with yourselves.
Ohio's most.
These guys, fucking hell, right? These are big lads. Check this out, right? Yep. Fuck, keep doing that. Keep pressing the wrong fucking button. Here we go, right? So, here we go, right? This is Ohio's Most Wanted, right? Versus Cornbread. I'm sure Cornbread's a Marine. Ohio's Most Wanted is an ex-con. Fucking hell. 6'2", right? So I'm 6'1", so these are taller than me, right? 240 pound and 240 pound. That's Deontay. I didn't even think Deontay Wilder comes in at that. 240. I didn't even know if fucking Tom Aspinall comes in at 240. I don't even think he does. And 225. I'm 205. Like, these are fucking big. These are big lads. These, right? So, a Marine and an ex-con. You're expecting these to be able to swing, right? So, who won the Pooky? Who voted Pooky? I think it was just Butchie. Was Butchie the only one who said Pooky?
Yeah, he's dangerous.
Butchie gets 5 points.
Straight bang fade.
He's dangerous.
He's strong.
Butchie gets 5 points. Nobody else said Pooky, did they?
Hey,
Yes, sir.
boys from Ohio.
Butchie's in the lead, right, to win nothing at the end of the show with 5 points.
That's because all they do is got corn in wintertime.
Corn in winter.
Yeah, all you can do is eat and work out.
Yeah.
Someone nicked a
drag shit
mobile
around in the
of a train
field.
passenger, and then the doors closed. I gave chase when I was a peak smoker. Almost gave up, but eventually he got fucked as well. We sat there, we shared a cig.
Represent Tennessee. Got to clap for that.
He's a former Marine. Give it up for a former Marine.
Got to clap for the soldiers.
Yes,
too.
sir.
Right.
Tennessee Cornbread. Anthony
Thank you for
Jones,
your
come on down.
Who's going? Who corn?
Boy, and you
Oh, get your votes in now. Cornbread. What I will say is, right, go red shorts. I've not seen any of this, but when I do look for fights, one of the names that regularly comes up is fucking Tennessee's Cornbread. So he's a regular. He is a regular.
I'm gonna
do testosterone.
I'm thinking Cornbread's got this all day. Red shorts. Mark go with red shorts before he's even seen Cornbread come in. Oh man, I'm seeing Cornbread.
Cornbread is very, very high energy.
Jeez, oh, this is. Put your money down, guys. Put your money in.
Or did the
All
shorts
right,
get
here we
small?
go, guys. Referee's ready. The doctors are ready.
But you imagine, mate, imagine when I build the spread eagle at the side of my house and I invite you along for these nights, man, on Friday. Pick you up, right, give you all the free drink you want and then put you in an Uber at the end of the night. Imagine that, dude. Imagine being a part of this. Be amazing, wouldn't it, man? Here we go.
Yeah, this is.
I'm seeing cornbread all day.
Cut him loose, y'all.
Jack Russell jump on the bed and stuff. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
See, he's so high energy.
Here we go.
dude.
Fucking hell. This is wild. This is
He
wild.
hugged him, so they about fell.
That referee better get the fuck out of the middle of them boys.
All right, let's go, go, go.
Wait, wait,
Oh,
wait, wait,
shit.
Wait, wait,
Whoa, what's going on here?
Motherfucker, get out of the way, you pussy.
Shut up.
Get out of the way, you pussy.
These motherfuckers
He's
are
saying,
about
like,
to fight. Let
fucking
them
lads,
fight.
come on, man.
Finally,
Let's
we
box,
got a
man.
good
You've already
fight.
wasted off. You've already wasted off the round.
What the fuck was that?
What's going on?
I didn't even see that one.
I can't even understand what's happening.
These boys are
Go, 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 go.
What's happening? Oh, that was definitely slip. That was not a slip.
Saying that shit was a.
That was not a slip. He slipped over the right hand there. If anything, that was not a slip.
Watch him, watch him, watch him.
He said that was a slip.
That
That wasn't no
wasn't no
fucking
damn
slip.
Go, go, go.
That was never a slip. Jeez, oh, this is absolute wild.
That motherfucker.
Go, go,
He's hurt.
Oh, Cornbread. Mine. Cornbread does not know how to box at all, right? He's just powerful. That is a 10-8 for Cornbread. Cornbread, 10-8. That adds here. Versus, who's the other guy called?
Let's watch the replay.
Here's your lovely.
Oh, that's a knockout. That's a knockdown. That's never a slip.
That wasn't no damn slip.
No,
Who's
he
this
got
little
that shit on the
round two
temple,
girl?
baby.
That wasn't no slip.
He got that.
He clocked him.
He caught that on the temple.
Hell yeah.
Right on the temple.
You go, babe.
I'm gonna need a refill.
Cornbread.
Hey, that ring girl's getting it
Jeez,
out there.
oh.
I don't know what she told me. but
Anybody
I
vote
love
for Cornbread at the beginning? Who said what?
Online competition.
online.
Dara.
Yeah.
Hey, them shoes are cool as shit, man.
Pretty.
Oh, they are. Look at
Those
that.
are wild.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I could jump over.
I'm going to start my own boxing league as well. That's something else I've got on the cards as well.
Stay out of the corners, boys.
Get lads from Riot and Silky to fight.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we'll do that in the outside of the Spread Eagle. We'll stream it, £5 a month.
He's still
he's
stepping
hurt.
back in.
Here we go. Here we go. Round two.
He got to catch his breath.
Oh my
There you
God.
go. He just caught another one.
That brain's
Oof,
throbbing
oof.
right now,
But
son.
anybody could go to sleep in this fight. Anybody.
This
If that was I think that was a slip.
is
How
a
about
good
Ohio's
fight.
most wanted?
He slipped.
This
That was
is
a
good
slip.
fight. I want to apologize to the referee.
He's
Most
tired.
want is knackered. These are only 1 minute rounds.
Yeah, he was. He was trying.
He's doing his job.
Oh, Cornbread.
Give me another knockout.
This is gonna. I don't think this is gonna last.
Boom, right in the liver. Right in the liver.
That was a big liver shot. Oh, whoa! Ohio's most wanted is throwing them. These are big lads, man. These aren't little boys.
I feel pain every day.
Oh, on the back of the head.
They both winded right now.
Jeez, so this is wild.
Watch the back of the head.
This Ian
He
fixed.
got him with that
He's
uppercut.
running.
If
This
he would've
Ian
attacked him,
flat on your right, pal. This Ian fixed. Standing,
Hey,
Four,
David's winning, bro.
standing the account.
both of them are.
He better. He's about to. He quit.
I mean, an ear count, mate, is like a tenth of the round,
This game.
isn't it? Is that maths? Did I throw some maths out there? It's more than a tenth of the round. Come on.
His ass.
It's only 1 minute.
I honestly think they should have stopped it, to be honest.
One
DG,
round. Give
you
it up
got
for
this.
I think that's Cornbread again. I think that's a 10-9 Cornbread. I've got this as 20.
So it looks like it's
17
2-0
so far.
Tennessee Cornbread.
Tennessee Cornbread knows he's got
2017. Who've got the round? Who've got? Oh shit!
Match. Tennessee Cornbread's
Here we
injured.
go.
This
He's
third
a big
round.
old
Give it up for
boy.
Miss Kaba.
There you go.
I like to see her fight against Pooky. To be fair, I'd have Pooky in the. I'd have Pooky doing the round girl stuff.
Ring girl champion. Miss Kaba.
You go, baby.
It looks bad when you take a slap from. Oh, you feel it, dude.
Those are normal.
100% you feel it.
That tattoo. That's a normal.
I think
thing.
Is-
they're slowly winning these
Cornbread's got like a team in the corner giving him like advice.
Right.
Because you ain't got no tie.
Well, I tell you, they're sexy.
Ohio's guys just say like, "Whoa, dude, don't worry. We'll go for a few beers after this." And he's got his missus in the corner. The other guy's got like a team. Look at
Yeah, I
that.
think
The
Tennessee
fucking
Cornbread,
team.
man, he's so
Look, he's got
strong.
ice packs in a bucket. He's, the other guy's just like, what's going on here?
What do you think? How about Ohio's
either-
most wanted?
Come on, Ohio. I'd like to see Ohio just throw one big one. Just do one big in a while.
Oh no, it ain't gonna be no Rocky moment.
See how he's too wild, he needs to calm down.
Bro, he ain't
Jeez,
stopping
oh.
that no.
Jeez,
Oh,
oh.
he got a headbutt. He got a headbutt.
Guys,
He got a
only
headbutt.
40 more seconds left, right? Maybe it's next week I'll just do the one fight, but I do like to see the ladies, and I do like to see the gentlemen in pugilism? Flatline, what's the right word? Pugilism, is it? For punching?
You can get in 2 minutes and 20.
There ain't be no Rocky moment. I don't know! Come on!
Being mean, but with them
Oh!
Tennessee Cornbread is got some energy, dude. Oh, dude. He's about to
Come on, man, 20 seconds, guys!
Bam!
Oh, that's nasty, that one. Fuck, that's gonna hurt.
Yes,
Come on,
he is.
Ohio.
Ohio's.
I'm really rooting for the ex-con here versus a Marine who served his country, right? Risked his life for his country. I'm really rooting for the ex-con.
Them big boys hurt each
2 more seconds.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Go,
He ain't got it in them.
Give it up for him. What a
Nah, they're just giving up. They're giving up. They're giving up. Right.
Stand up, baby. Stand up for that shit.
That is cornbread all day. I mean, I'm not telling you the points, but that would be another 10-9. I'd say. I'd have that as a 30, 27. Or 20, is that 30, 27, 26?
Tennessee Cornbread.
26, 30, 26. Pugilism is correct.
Incidental.
That is clearly a cornbread win. Right, clearly cornbread win.
If Ohio would
Because
have.
it's insured.
What a fight, folks.
That is wild, isn't it? How good's that, though? I love these. I love them.
Well, I guess it could be either way. Accidental.
Everybody
incident.
watching
both.
this, everybody watching this, please understand. These are
That's a
regular
tough job,
people. Yo, these are regular people with regular jobs. These ain't trained
Both of
fighters.
those guys
That's the thing. These are
monsters.
just these. This is what's great about it. These are just normal dudes getting in. This ain't even no kind of like blue collar boxing with about 8 weeks of training. I think they just step in
She's gonna
and fight, and I think that's great. I do think that's great.
She's gonna smother him to death.
And we got a
tonight.
winner.
It's got to be cornbread.
He deserves every.
Who said cornbread? Did anybody say cornbread? Just Boss T.
Winner.
Yo, that was a good. That's
Fighting
my
out of that
favorite
blue
fight.
corner.
Cornbread.
Tennessee Cornbread.
Boss T, you got yourself
Good decision.
5 solid points.
Don't put
So
your
for
hands,
tonight,
brother.
show, we have got Boss T on 5 points, and we've got Butchie on 5 points as well. We'll do a pub quiz right at the end, right, didn't we? Right then. That was good. What do you think of that? I think that's fun. Is anybody still there? You still following? If you're not, it's cool. But if you are, let me know. There is something I want to talk about, right, which is fucking really fucking wild. Regular people with regular jobs. Right? Yeah, still here, Ian. If you're still here, please give us a still here. I know it sounds like fucking needy, right? I'm not being needy, right? I just want to make sure like people are still like I'm not just if I'm just told me fucking sell, right? I'll guarantee something else is me point, right? Although I am going to carve this out in the show. I'm going to carve it and cut and put this out as the Men Said show tomorrow, right? That's what I'll do, right? That's what I'll be doing. Right, I've got a brand new section and it's fucking wild. Where's me? Oh fuck! I'm not even putting on the thing. Shit! I've done an intro and everything. 2 seconds. I'm going to do this live. You're not here. You should call it a register. Like it's. I'm gonna start doing that. Aye. Right. Hang on. I tell you what though. I tell you what I really love. Genuinely, lads. Thank you so much for still actually being here. Because I'd get on for an hour and a half, and you have listened to me. Get on about really wild shit, and I've Redneck's fighting, talk about cars of the 90s and how you would feel after bagging them in decor. So do you know what I mean? It's not like the highest of quality viewing. So I really appreciate that you've sunk like an hour and a half into this. Thank you. I tell you what you could do though. I'd love it if you'd help us with this. Is to grow the algorithm. Is never ever ever going to help me grow. There's no way the algorithm pushes this out to anybody, right? This is genuinely a word of mouth sitch. If you can, if you see me post anything about the show, not just any random shit, but if it's about the show, about the stream, whatever you want to call it, right? If you can like it and comment, and if you can repost it and share it and tell your pals, that would be fucking amazing. Because there's no way any algorithm is pushing this out to anybody. Right, so the next one I'm going to do, right? Live? Fucking hell. You have to watch me do something live. 2 seconds.
The patterns are here. I know it. Bigfoot in the woods, UFOs in the sky.
Right, that was really shit of me. So sorry that I've done that, yeah. Right, I forgot to do this before I went live. I've got a new fucking segment. Hopefully you're still there. You're still there. You're all still there. Right, still there, right? Here we go. Right, no, it didn't go off. I was creating a new scene so it goes black. Because that was stupid of me, right? But here we go. This is the new thing.
The patterns are here. I know it. Bigfoot in the woods, UFOs in the sky. It's all connected. The proof is on this board.
Right, it'll be better next time, right? Conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories. Fucking hell. Jeez. Right. You must be on. Everybody must be in tune this week with the Epstein files. Right? Must be. You must be aware of what's happening with the Epstein files. 3 million new files have been released about Epstein, and every fucker's kind of implicated. What's ended up happening is like you've got, but you know about the Peter Mandelson thing. He's been raided today because of his connections with Epstein and what was happening. Prince Andrew, clearly like a mega bad one, right? He's came out with that's not looking good at all. There's all that, right? But in the US, right, there's a guy called Alex Jones, which you'll know. But did you know that, right? We also have like a version of Alex Jones in the UK called Sean. Is he called Sean Woodgate? Is he called Sean Woodgate? Oh, do you know what? I'm not going to be able to fucking find it. Remember it? I've definitely posted it. Have I posted it today? I'm sure. Is he called Sean Woodgate? I'm sure he's called Sean Woodgate, right? And I've not put it on the thing. I've not done a great job of prepping actually for some of these things. Check out Epstein and the baby thing. Heretics. Sean Attwood, that's what he's called. Let me try and find him, right? He's basically the English version of Alex Jones, and he is all in, and I mean fucking all in, on all conspiracy theories. Now, is this Sean Attwood, right? Oh, he's live now. He's live for like 2 or 3 hours every single day, going through conspiracy theories, and he is massively into everything to do with Epstein. He's done books on serial killers and gangsters and all that, right? He's he's an interesting fella to follow and watch. Now, he was on a show called one of the podcasts that I watch is called Heretics by a fella called Andrew Gold. Andrew Gold's really cool, actually. He's a good fella. He gets good people on. He's quite balanced. He's not he's not aggressive with his guests. We had this guy on, and he had him on straight away after the 3 million Epstein files came out. And he wanted to talk through them, and this Sean Attwood just didn't hold back. He went all in. And one of the conspiracy theories, let me just use the thing again.
The patterns are here. I know it. Bigfoot in the woods, UFOs in the sky. It's all connected. The proof is on this board.
One of the conspiracy theories. Now, this is a conspiracy theory. I'm not putting this out there as being fact. I'm not saying that this is an allegation. This is a fun topic. Fun topic to have a laugh with. Not real conspiracy theory. Is that the likes of like Prince Andrew, well, not Prince anymore, Andrew, and all them people involved with the Epstein stuff, right, were also not just like trafficking like kids and like women. They were also doing human sacrifice and satanic worship, and they were like killing babies. and like eating the organs. This Sean Attwood is like all in. He's like, no, like, there's clear evidence of this happening. Like, it's like, fucking hell. Like, how far will this go? Like, we know that there's a load of wrong-uns. We know that the Epstein thing's real. Yeah, we know that everybody's implicated in it, right? So we know that people should be going to jail. It's wild that like today, right? We call him Mandelston. His house was raided today, just because the phones were released to the public. They've known about this for like 5 years. Why did they not do this 5 years ago? So what's going on here? Smoke and mirrors. But follow this fella, Sean Attwood. This is his account. Oh, yeah. Sean Attwood is live right now, right? He does loads of stuff. UFOs, like all that kind of jazz. He truly believes that the Epstein crew were also like killing and eating babies. Believes it. That's the conspiracy theory. Right then, who's ready for us? We're going to do Would You Rather, or should we go at the pub quiz? Is anybody still there to do the pub quiz? You need people there to do the pub quiz. The way I'm going to run it though is that you're going to just mark yourself, right? I'm going to give you 10 questions, and you're going to have to mark down or in your mind answer those questions, and at the end I'm going to say, right, who got 10 points? You get a point for each one, obviously. Who got 10 points? Who got 9, 8, 7, 6? Do you know what? That's how the kids roll as well, right? We'll do the pub quiz, and whoever gets the most points gets points at the end. All that kind of jazz. Everyone's worth a point, and we'll work out who's the best of the pub quiz. Are we still there for a pub quiz? Do we still have pub quizzes around to do one? Because here it is.
Paris is right, I'm sure of it. No, it's Leon. Check the sheet.
Do you like how I've got like fucking all this AI shit going on? I've got all this really super mega cool stuff going on in the background. Like, how cool's that? How cool's that? I really want this to be, right? I really want this to be the virtual night out button. Like, come together, have a bit of a laugh. No serious. Few beers, few jokes, see what's been going on, and bring the lads together. And thank you so much, boys, for being here. Really, really, really appreciate you. I really do. Thank you so much. This is my Friday. This is my night out. Put in, and I'm pleased that you jump in as well. I tell you what though, right? Fucking hell, when I get that pub at the side of the house, that's gonna be special, man. That'll be special. Because it'll be a proper pub. I want a bar with optics and pints. There'll be a barrel for a table. There'll be a screen. I'll use it all the time for other stuff. I'll probably work out of there. But on a Friday night, because there's a nice space that's at the side of the house, I'll invite people around as well. And then there'll be me, and there'll be other people. There'll be people behind the bar. That's the aim for summer. Build this out over spring. Get that done in the summer. Tits in here. Well, I've got, right. So for the tits section, I do have a section called, as you know, right, top birds. We can do that. But do you mean I get some lasses into the chat? Because we did used to have quite a bit, but I do not. We used to have them in. Lasses did used to come in here quite a bit, and I'll be honest with you, I think it was mainly because of me though. Like, I think it's mainly because of like me being so handsome and like charming. So that's what they used to come for me, if I'm honest, Mark. Right, not the content. And then they used to see, alright, they used to see what I'm like, and then they used to fuck off. And I'd sound like I'm being a dick, but that's genuinely what used to happen. They used to come for me, but then see what I'm like, and then they used to fuck off. That's why. But I'm focused on the fellas. Make fellas great again. That's the tagline from Men Said. Make fellas great again. Because I've got a thing called Top Birds. I've found some really top ones, right? I'll put them on screen. I definitely can, right? But if you want them in the chat like they used to be, I don't think it's going to happen, dude. Because it only takes a few minutes of watching me to realise that this is not loose women, man. Like, this ain't The View. This ain't gonna be loose women. This dude is fucking not seeing the kind of shit that me and my girlfriends chat about over fucking afternoon tea. He's on about 1990s council estate supercars. He's watching redneck boxing, and he's actually quite misogynistic. And I'm not. It's just my bit, isn't it? Right, everybody, right, sharpen your brains or sharpen your pencils, because this is the pub quiz. Got pub quiz thing again. Do it again. I get as much out of this as I can.
Paris is right, I'm sure of it. No, it's Leon. Check the sheet.
Get as much as out of my EI slop as I can. Right, here we go. You've got a mark. I am marking this. I can't be fucking bothered, right? So you better do it, right? Try women's edition. Oh, do you know what, Ian? I did try to fetch the lasses in a bit a while back by reading a woman's magazine. I don't know if you remember this. It was a season 2. I bought a copy of Chat. I think it was a Chat. I think it was Chat. And I thought, I'll connect with the... It's fucking ridiculous when I think about some of the shit that I come up with. Fucking hell. It's mad. Some of the things that I think's a good idea is just like the totally opposite. I thought, right, some lasses are jumping in the chat, of course, the chat they do, right? I thought, but do you know what? Why don't once like every couple of weeks, I'll buy a copy of Chat, and I'll read a few of the main articles out of Chat, and that'll be all right for the birds, wouldn't it? I help the birds to connect with the birds. And it didn't work. It didn't work. Anyway, it's not for them. It's for us, right? It's for us. They can jump in if they want, right? Do you know what I mean? Like in the spread eagle, there'll be baby sham behind the bar. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to exclude. It's not just for fellas, but right here we go. Get your heads in gear. Get your pencils sharp. Here's the first question. So score this yourselves. I ain't score. It can be asked. Just keep it to yourselves. I'm going to go through the questions, right? Throw out the answers if you want, whatever. 10 questions. Right, some of these are really easy. Really, really easy. Number 1. Which country won the 1998 FIFA World Cup? Which country won the 1998 FIFA World Cup? Number 2. I didn't even understand this question, if I'm honest with you. Right? Mark, didn't throw the fucking... Actually, don't throw that. Keep the answers to yourself, man. So, at the end, I'm going to say... Right, I'll give you the answers at the end. And then you have to score yourself at the end. And whoever's got the most points wins. And I'm just trusting you to be gentlemen with the scoring. Right? Number 2. I didn't understand what the question is, to be fair. Flatliner, probably as you get it. What is the only letter not appearing in the periodic table? I didn't even understand what that fucking means as a question. I didn't understand. What is the only letter not appearing in the periodic table? I didn't even understand what is a fuck. I didn't get that at all. I would never get that. This one is wild. I checked this one myself because it didn't seem right, but it's wild. Who was the Prime Minister, right, of the UK at the start of the 1990s? So as we went from 89 into 1990, who was the Prime Minister in the UK then? Who was the Prime Minister of the UK at the start of the 1990s? This is wild. I didn't get that. I would have never got that. What is the name of the longest river in the UK? The name of the longest river in the UK. What was the name of the city that the show Friends was set in? So where was Friends set? Which city was Friends set in? Remember Friends? Like Joey and all them? This is fucking easy. Stupid this. Which games console was released by Sony in 1994 and went on to dominate the decade? Easy. This one's a good one. Butchie, if you're still here, I'm expecting you to get this. What Bristol, for the Sony Bristol, what was the name of the popular Saturday morning kids TV show featuring Ant and Dec in the late 90s? I think Cat Deely might have been in it as well at some point. Ant and Dec had a show in the 90s, and what was it called? This next one's embarrassing to even ask, but I'm going to put it out there. This is question 8. Which band released the album Morning Glory in 95? Wild. This was. 2 more. What footballer famously received a red card in the 1998 World Cup after headbutting an opponent? We've already had a 1998 World Cup one, didn't we? What footballer famously received a red card in the 1998 World Cup after headbutting an opponent? And the last one is, before streaming, right, what physical format did most people rent movies in the 90s? Like Blockbuster. What one did the most physical format did most people rent movies in the 90s? Right, that's your questions. Currently, right, keeping track of points, right, we've got Butchie's got 5 points, Boss T's got 5 points. I should have been doing another ship for 5 points earlier on in the show, actually, but I didn't. So this is where the big points, every single one you get right is a point. Didn't cheat, didn't be twats, right? I'll go through the answers, you count up what you got right, you tell us in the chat what you got right, what your points were, and then boom, we know what we're doing. Right, so, which country won the 1998 FIFA World Cup? Anybody know that one? Anybody know that one? I'll give you the answer. It was France. So, Mark said that, yeah. France, Mark, well done, yeah. So Mark's got a point, defo. Mark yourself, yeah. Ian copied off Mark. Mark yourselves, it was France, it was France. The next one was, what is the only letter not appearing in the periodic table? Honestly, I didn't even know what the fuck that means. I know what the periodic table is. The periodic... J? That's right, aye? J's right. Flatliner, well done, J. I don't even understand that. Q. No, J. I don't even understand the question. Well done. You better not be using fucking ChatGPT. Who was the Prime Minister in the UK at the start of the 1990s? 89 into 90. Who was it? 90? J's in the Dutch version. Who was the Prime Minister in the UK at the start? Gordon Brown? Nah. I checked this because I thought this is not real. This is not real. I'll give you a second. If anybody's got the answer. Margaret Thatcher? Not Churchill, but Thatcher retired or packed in, whatever, like in January 1990. Fucking wild, isn't it? What is the name of the longest river in the UK? Longest river in the UK, what is the name of it? I don't know any rivers in the UK other than like the Tyne and the Wear. Tell you what, do you know the Wear? Trent, it's not the Trent. It's a number. The Wear, when you track the Wear where it goes, I don't know if Butchie's still about, because Butchie will get... When you track where the River Wear actually originates from, it's a place called Wearhead, and it's fucking miles away. 7! Well done, Ian. It is. It's this. I mean, you said oos first, but it's a 7. Yeah, if you got that right the first time, not when you said it the second time. Who knows which city Friends was set in? Get that one? Where was Friends set? This would have been a good one for the birds. New York, you're right, buddy. New York, yeah. What games console was released by Sony in 1994? Ian's got knee points. He's got one now. 1994. What console was released by Sony? Jeez, oh. PlayStation. Yeah, Mark McQueen. Mark's doing actually pretty fucking well. Mark's doing pretty fucking well, man. Here. Ian's in the Mega Drive. You'll have to reboot yourself, pal. What popular TV show on a Saturday morning had Ant and Dec in it? Who had Ant and Dec? What was the show with Ant and Dec on a Saturday morning? What was it called? This is a good one. This is a really good question, this one, actually. I like it. Not Betty Grove. Nah. Give people a second on that. SMTV Live. There's some really funny bloopers off of SMTV, to be fair. Which band released Morning Glory in 95? Come on, guys. Everybody should get this one. This should be a point for everybody. Only two left. Don't forget your toothbrush. Yeah, Oasis, obviously. Don't forget your toothbrush was good, wasn't it? I did like that. 2 left. Right, what footballer famously received a red card in the 98 World Cup after headbutting somebody? Who done that? I can remember this, actually. Zidane. Ian Mark smashing these points out. It was Zidane. And the last one. What physical format did most people rent movies on in the 90s? The 90s. What physical format did people get movies in? Let me know. Cassettes, but yes, cassettes, but what type of cassettes? This is movies. What type of movie cassettes was this, Mark? There's a type of cassette. It's VHS. Right. So then, tell me if you got 10 points. If you got all 10 right, say yes. How did you know you got ChatGPT open? Betamax, nearly Betamax, Chegs. Anybody get 10? No? 9 points. Anybody get 9 points? $8 points. Let me know, actually, just type in how many points you get. Ian got 3. Mark got 6. Who else got anything? Anybody else get any other points? Because at the minute, Mark is leading. Mark's got 6 points. Butchie's got 5 of a previous thing about getting the fight right. Boss T's got 5. Ian's got 3. How many points did you get? Come on. Richie, Chegs, Boss T. You guys get anything? What points did you get, if you got any? Chegs got 0 points. Well done, Chegs. Well done for Beanie though, mate. Well done. Right then, I think that's it. So, currently, at the end of the evening, Mark is in the lead with 6 points off of the pub quiz. Well done. The one thing I didn't do tonight, which I did mean to do, was the review of the cover. So I am going to finish on that because I do think it's important that the cover has meaning. So my cup, when I say cover, it is this. So I'm sure you lads are aware that I do try to bring back a bit of the lad culture, a bit of the fun, a bit of the laugh. I got 10 points because I'm in. Did you? Oh, you're a liar. Right. I am trying to bring back a bit of lad culture, a bit of banter. I am trying to keep that alive. I am trying to make fellas great again, as you know, right? And I am trying to kind of recreate the pub vibe in a virtual space so that people who aren't getting out can still get in. That's what I'm trying to do, right? That's my whole ethos. I need to do better at it. This is going to be a word of mouth thing. Fucking, there's no way any algorithm is promoting the shit I do. Right, so please help us out. But I do want me cover for the Men Said Show to have a bit of meaning, right? We've covered quite a bit of this. Didn't do Would You Rather or Am I the Arsehole? Didn't have time. But I do want to cover Constantin Kisin. Do you know who the fellow is? Right, he's a Russian immigrant. He came over in 1996. He's a comedian, right? But he's like a political commentator, and he's doing a fucking really good job of being like really level-headed and balanced and calling out bullshit. He does a podcast called Trigonometry, which is absolutely like phenomenal. Trigonometry is it's one of my favorite podcasts. Every time they drop a new episode, I watch it. I always watch it. It's really, really good. And what I wanted to do was, I'm ending on a bit of a serious note, right? What I did want to do is just to show you a few clips of Constantin, because he's great. He's really great. Now, I know this is political, and you might not align, for which I do apologise, because it's not about being like pointing fingers and splitting people and creating a division. It's not. But this fella does speak truth. He really, really does. And I really, 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 really like him. And I would encourage you to watch his stuff, because he's good. This is Constantin Kisin. I've got a few little clips, right, I'm going to put on. And he's just a sensible fella, right? So I'll start here, right?
There's been a few non-entities on social media to have me banned from further question time appearances. These people still think it's 2016 when these tactics worked. Let me explain something to you. You've had the monopoly on the microphone for a long time, and it's made you lazy, and it's made you arrogant. More than 2 million people now watch and listen to Trigonometry. 100,000 read my Substack every week. Our show is part of a massive ecosystem of alternative media, which is the reason the legacy media is dying. You can keep trying to cancel people from the conversation to maintain your echo chamber. But even if you succeed, all that will achieve is driving more people into our arms. If you really hate my views and what I stand for, there's only one thing you can do. Make better arguments. Good luck. You're going to need it. One final thing. A lot of people on social media over the last few days have called me a grifter. And because of that, I'd just like to remind you can find my work at www.constantinkisin.com and, of course, trigonometry at triggerpod.co.uk.
He's not a grifter at all.
About here, the reason we're having this conversation is, of course, the American administration went to Davos and said something that many sensible people across Europe have been saying for a very long time, which is that Europe and Britain, unfortunately, are engaged in the process of what they call civilizational erasure. We are making ourselves weaker. We are making ourselves militarily weaker. We're making ourselves poorer. We are at a point in this country very close to the point where we can't produce our own steel anymore, virgin steel, which you kind of need if you're going to have a military and if you're going to contribute to things like the war in Ukraine. And what happened is European and some British leaders got their knickers in a twist about that fair, if undiplomatically stated criticism, and they decided to run to communist China because President Trump really offended them. This is such, I mean, I have seen more grown-up behavior in a nursery. It's absurd. The United States is the most powerful country in the world. We speak the same language. We share a culture. We share a history. We share an ethnicity, for God's sake. We watch each other's TV shows. We listen to each other's music. We watch each other's stand-up comedy. We are connected. These are the most powerful allies we could possibly have. And all they're saying to us and to Europe is be better allies, be stronger, be more self-reliant, produce our own energy. That is what we should be doing instead of worrying about which superpower we're going to be a lapdog to. Good. Let's just talk about what we're
on cultural integration. They agree with us on the idea, I don't know if you agree with me, but my view on net zero, which is it's economic suicide and has to go, right? Increasingly, you will find that hardest things are for lots of people. They also agree with us about having a bloated welfare sector that we can no longer afford. The tax burden being too high on just everybody now. All of this stuff, the country's coming around to it because things are so bad. And so when it comes to illegal immigration and all of this other stuff, everybody gets it now. This is a weird example, but I just joined a wanky posh gym in Tunbridge Wells, right? Which is not really the hotbed of anti-immigrant sentiment and all of this other stuff that you would think. And I kind of dread it because there's a very kind of nice, pleasant social environment. You sit in the sauna, people chat, and they ask me what I do, and I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. Right? Everybody I talk to now, from young girls who are in their 20s to blokes to everybody, is like, oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, I mean, this has happened. Oh, it's crazy. The BBC has gone crazy. The country agrees with us now. I'll give you an example. Give you another example. I was just at a party here in London, like a big magazine, blah, blah, blah. And a guy came up to me and someone said, this might be the next Director General of the BBC. And he looked at me, shook my hand and said, that interview with the BBC whistleblower you just released, I loved it. It's changing. We won. Things got so bad, we won.
For more clips like... So that's Constantin. What I think I might do actually is I might end, right, with the cover story at the end. Just bring it, like, start off fun and do all the crazy shit that we've done, but then just bring it back at the end with a bit of seriousness. Lads, I fucking love yous. Thank you so much for spending a Friday night with me. It means a lot. It really does means a lot. I really enjoy doing it. I look forward to this all week. I look forward to this bit of time all week long. And I think and I prepare and I research and I put stuff together to hopefully make things a bit fun for you guys. And I love that you come here every week. Please help us out with trying to push it out. Like I say, the algorithm's not going to help. If you can, right? But your presence, your continued presence being here is just so helpful, and I love it, right? Genuinely, honestly, I fucking love it. Thank you so much, right? We will get the Spread Eagle as a physical space at the side of the house, and I will start inviting people around. We'll get Batesy in there. You'll fucking meet Batesy on camera in the next few months over in the Spread Eagle. And I want to start introducing and bringing people in, right? And thank you so much. Love yous. Have a great weekend. On Sunday, I'll be putting out, Sunday night 7 o'clock, I'll put out a What the Ruck. If you're subscribed to that, I'll be doing a What the Ruck video where I'm just going out and chatting as I'm walking and all that kind of stuff. But just as a reminder, I love yous. I'm always here. Give us a shout, right? You're not alone. That might sound a bit wanky, but get in touch with us on DMs. I'm here for a laugh always, right? And if not, I'll be back here 7 o'clock next Friday with more stuff to cover. Right, love yous. Peace. I need to remember, what do I do? Oh, this is the outro. Love yous. Peace.
They try to split us with a silver tongue, offer gold for the names we want unsung. But we don't talk when the street lights fade. We just stand where the oath was made. Man said, what stays is steel. We break but never kneel. You can burn the map, you can curse the name, but this chain don't rust in the pouring rain.